Okay, so here we go. GameCube menu screen. What game are we playing today? It's Bloody Roar Primal Fury. 2002 Hudson Soft. So it's quite an old one now. Going back in the day. Setting the screen display to 60Hz mode, just because it makes it look a little bit more fluid and pretty. And here we load up. So it's nice to see Activision haven't changed their logo in about 15 years. The good old spin. Now there's a logo I miss. It is a shame that they've gone under, so we won't get any more of these. Okay, so here's your intro cutscene. I have left this in completely right the way through on all the videos I'm doing for Bloody Roar, just because, to be honest, I like the animation. It's nice to see some anime cutscenes in games. It'd be nice if there was more in this game, because you've got your intro, you've got your epilogue for each character, and the credits count, I guess, but they're pretty much just clips from this used again. So there we go. Nice sunny beach there. There's the man, Xion, my player of choice. Stun, always a bit of a badass. I keep wanting to call her Ivy, but it's Jenny. I don't know why I keep thinking of Soul Calibur. Gardo, the lion. Sheena, the leopard. She's pretty useful. Everybody's favourite comic relief, Busujima, the chameleon. Right on my face. And then the killer penguin himself. Oh, because you know. Okay, so that's the intro. This is your title screen, Bloody Roar Primal Fury. It loads up what I have got on my memory card, what little there is, because I ended up having to find a fresh one out. So just tootling through the menus. We're going to go on arcade mode. Quick tour of the characters. Very quick tour, because I'm literally just going to decide who to pick. So we've got Yuriko, she's the cat girl. Stun, the insect. Sheena, who I pointed out on the intro. Shenlong, a tiger character. Long, another tiger character, because they need to. Jenny's a bat. GANESHA is an elephant, and nails under the computer's control. Gardo the lion. CRONOS the phoenix, you hopefully get to see him later on. Chameleon again, Busujima. Bakuryu, he's a mole, quite like him, he's quite quick. Alice is a rabbit, never could play her. The random button, and the next character, because I haven't actually unlocked everybody yet since I had to restart. So there's still Koryu and Uranus I think I need to get. So we're going to go in through as Xion, set the rounds to 2, but keep the round time as infinite, just to keep it a little bit longer. So now we've got the intro storyline, which it's a little bit pointless, considering, as I say, you get this little intro, you get your outro when you finish the fighting, but there's no sort of cutscenes between battles. So there's no real reason as to why, why am I fighting this guy now? You know. It's nice to have a little bit of backdrop for the Zone Thrope storyline though. Although I have to be honest, when it comes to the Bloody Roar series, this was the first and only iteration that I've played. So I was quite new. I mean, it came out, it was a release title for the GameCube. And I got it day one with my black GameCube. I got Bloody Roar Primal Fury, Extreme G3, Luigi's Mansion, and Star Wars Rogue Leader, which was easily the one of the 4 I was most excited about. XG I just got because I needed to pick a 4th for the bundle deal I had. Bloody Roar because I enjoy fighting games, and Luigi's Mansion because first party Nintendo title, you've got to have at least one on launch day, haven't you? So here we go, that's the end of the intro there, with the ominous back of CRONOS. So who we got for stage 1, first fight, here we go. So we're on the street level, and it's against Shenlong. Okay. So one of the things I do like about this game with the ring outs, kick him in the head, is on this level in particular, if you blast them through those railings, if you hit them just right, you can get them into the oncoming traffic and then the cars hit them, and it's hilarious. And boom! KO, round 1 to me. Quick little replay there. Now there are bits where it does the victory celebration at the end of the round. I'm not skipping those, okay? If there's bits where it does cut off, it is literally just because I've gone overboard with the moves afterwards. So there we go, beast mode straight in. The Unborn looks incredibly like Guyver, and I finish him off with a super move. If you listen really carefully at the end of this replay and into the you win bit, you can just hear him get hit by a car. Just the honking of the horn. So fight 2 is long. So 2 tigers in a row. So grab and deck him. Deck him again. Secret is you've got to try and vary your attacks because the oh fuck, the computer will figure it out eventually. God damn it. So by the time you get towards the end of arcade mode, they do start causing some serious fucking hassle. And yes, I do get a bit cheesy at parts. Bang! Round 1 to me. The only problem is, with recording the narration separately, like I'm doing now, after the fact, I don't sort of get the emotion into the video. Like, I'd probably be sat going, fucking get something, prick, and that sort of thing. So, oh snap! Perfect round! Perfect round! Long is down. Yeah, so a lot of the videos from now on, now I've actually got the microphone, I'm going to be recording the commentary as and when through my game capture card, so you'll get it there. I'll still split the videos in 2, so it saves the commentary as separate, so then you can have the video with or without commentary. It's your choice. If YouTube ever had an option where you can split the audio off in their video editor, I'll just do it that way, obviously, saving me 2 lots of video file and audio file on my PC. Oh, in the back, in the back. Now you go. He was one of the characters I always used to struggle with. A couple of my mates that I used to play against this constantly got to the point where they refused point blank to play as me unless one of them played as Yugo, even. Because even if I was Xion, who was my best character, I couldn't stop him. He's too quick with punches. My other friend would literally sidestep, just holding the L or R button until I got frustrated. I'd throw a punch or a kick, and he'd just rip into me in the opening. It was really annoying. So I'm quite glad the game threw Yugo at me early here, because it could have been a bit of a ball ache, I'm not gonna lie. So next stage, Busujima, the chameleon, who, I just find him funny. I think he's the comedy value of the game. I mean, come on, look at him. Just look at him. His invisibility ability is quite cool. So 4 through 4. Fucking get some. There we go. He was about to bicycle kick me then as well. Ow, ow. Yes, beast mode, come on. See how he's starting to block everything I'm throwing at him now. But thankfully there's chip damage and there's another inverted. Honestly, I've never known the what's the word I'm after? Significance. That's it. Never understood the significance of the inverted finishes. I just think they look cool when you score that final hit. The nice psh sound effect as well. It's pretty snazzy. So he's gone chameleonic on me again and pegging him into a corner. Come on. Ow. Get up. Yes! Yes! Toasted him again. You win! You win! Quite enjoyable. Okay, next stage. We're in. Oh, is this Koryu? Right, so this is one of the characters that I'm missing when I start the video. So the point is, to unlock this guy, you need to beat 4 fights in a row without losing. I'm not sure if it's a full round you can't lose or it's a match you can't lose. And then you have to obviously beat this guy, who's the Iron Mole, and then finish the rest of arcade mode. And that's how you unlock him. Ow. Shit. That's gonna sting. Oh. Now the thing with Koryu is he's basically Bukuryu, just a little bit slower and a little bit stronger. And he's a bit of a nightmare, as you can see. So I'm just managing to peg him down with a back heel kick in the top of the head. If he'd have blocked that, I think he'd have completely had me. Like, absolutely fucking wrecked me. So, going for the charge, because I've not really used that yet. I think this is the round where, yeah, he pans the absolute piss out of me. So, here we go. And he's gone Hyper Beast. Okay, so you go Hyper Beast by pressing Z. You'll notice the bar at the bottom is now red and flashing. Now, if it's red and flashing and saying and flashing Beast change above it when you press Z, you go Hyper with no negative repercussions, and it means you don't get any knockdown damage. Fuck, he won. If I was to press Z without the bar starting flashing, it sends me Hyper again. See, now it's flashing on my side on the left, so I could have gone Hyper there and it wouldn't have cost me, but I go cheap and get the ring out. If it wasn't flashing and I'd pressed Z to go Hyper Beast, it strips a load of your health off you. So the idea is obviously not to use Hyper Beast unless you've got the opportunity. The creaking noise you may hear in the background is the fact that at the minute I'm sat in a dining chair in my spare room because moving house, and it's about all I've got left up here at the minute. So now we've got Bukuryu, the mole, so it's like fighting the same guy over and over again, pretty much like the first two stages were when it was Long versus Shenlong. So I'm managing to pretty much hammer him into a corner here, and he's going low, and yes! Take him out with the rising damage. I know there is actually a technical term for that when you get up, and I think it's recovery damage. I don't care. So I nail him, I leave my back to him and just jump over him as he runs towards me. Ideally trying to catch him off guard, but he just turns around and starts hammering me, so now we're back in with the hitting him into a corner. Oh, that teleport move, I hate it. Another recovery hit, and he's gone Hyper, but I get that final hit in to take him down anyway. And knock out half the sidewall in the process. Oh, I was Hyper Beast as well, apparently. So you can tell when someone's gone Hyper because the bar at the bottom right starts draining and they go all fuzzy and oh my god, it's the elephant guy. Now Ganesha always causes me trouble because he's quite quick for a guy his size, he's quite powerful, and obviously by this point it's quite late in the game, so the game's pretty much learned that I have about 4 combos, and that's pretty much all I do, which is my own fault, but you know, you've got a fast character, you're going to use the combos that you've got, aren't you? So I've got him pegged in the corner at the moment, he's gone Hyper Beast, and I'm backing away because, you know, I'm hitting him, but he's not flinching or anything, he's literally just walking straight through me, and crunch, spin, crunch, next hit, and I'm down, so I'm struggling, I'm fighting, and I just take him. Now you might notice slightly there as I was kicking his ass, while I'm in beast mode, the blue part of your health bar does restore, so you've got your green health bar, which is your standard health, blue, which is the bit that will heal while you're in beast mode slowly, red's obviously where you've taken the damage and then it just fades off. So if you're good enough at avoiding damage, you can recover what you've had kicked off you. So I've got him pinned again, and now he's got me. Reverse it. Oh snap, he gets me with the super move, and that is gonna sting. And he's going low, and it's that combo every damn time. The little kicks and a couple of slaps and the downward fucking fist. Every time this asshole gets me. So final round. Go straight in with my multi-kick combo. I'm not going to lie, I tried to do it 2 in a row there because I'm pretty much trying to kick him through that gap and just get the ring out win just for the cheap. go for the headshot because I've not really used that much, so the computer wasn't quite expecting that. Elephant Man's back up. No, he's blocked my dash. Blocking my punch combo, but I've got him pegged. And there we go. A few cheap punch combos. Gets the win. I'm not even ashamed. Not even ashamed. So, final stage, here we go. It's CRONOS. Now, CRONOS is quite a novel character on the game, because his standard beast form is a penguin. Yeah. But if you go into Hyper Beast with him, it turns him into the Phoenix, which is quite badass. Now, at some point, while I'm doing these videos of Bloody Roar, you will see the Phoenix, because it'll either be used against me, or when I'm playing through the storyline as CRONOS myself, I'll make a point of trying to use his surfboard special, which basically he literally just jumps on you and surfs you around the level. It's quite entertaining. So I've dropped him for round 1 there. Round 2 with a weird little bio freak in the background, and there we go, there's the Phoenix straight off the bat. Big, impressive, sucks the life force out of me. He's dangerous, he's fast. I missed the super move, which drops me back into my human form, and now he's just dodging and beating the absolute piss out of me. Thankfully his beast mode's worn off, so he's got to build that bar down at the bottom back up. I've got mine back, so that means I can beast mode. Now the intention there was as he ran at me to send him flying, it didn't quite work. Beating him into a corner, and there we go, that is game. So CRONOS is down, and I go hyper just to celebrate. So here's the epilogue for Xion. See, there's no context here. Pause. I've never quite been sure when I've been watching this whether he's pulling a knife on him or whether he's only transformed like part of his arm, because you never actually see his arm, so it doesn't, you know, is it a knife, is it his arm? I mean, he looks very Guyver-esque anyway, so I don't know, it could be. It is a shame that there's no voice acting for the cutscenes as well, it's all text. And here's the credits. So I love this music, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the narration here. You guys enjoy the music. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to drop a like on it if you like it. Subscribe to me if you want to keep seeing more. There's links in the video for Twitter and Patreon and stuff as well, so any support you guys want to throw in, much appreciated. Thank you so much, guys. Take care.
Congratulations!